Hello there, everybody. I'm Eleanor Grace here in London, in the United Kingdom, and I'm presenting the show here for you for A1R Radio and Moonstruck TV, and we have some of the best psychics on earth, didn't you know? And I'm here this evening. Well, it's evening here in London. It's probably early afternoon where you are in the US, and I have no clue what time it is in Australia, but in London it's about 7 o'clock. And good evening to everybody here and across in Europe, of course. Now, this evening I'm going to be looking at everything that's being planned ahead for March. We've got the beginning of the month right now. An exciting time, I feel, is here as well. I'm going to show you my lemon citrine crystal ball here this evening. Can you see that? It's what I'll be using in my readings as well. I like to look into the citrine crystal for everything that is coming up roses, really. Prosperous times, money matters, your wealth and personal security. And I do readings which you can book from my website. They're personal readings between you and me, nobody else. And I've done many of you who've come across the pond, given me a quick tinkle. You can pay via my website, through PayPal, whatever you want to do, and book all of your appointments there. There's a few hours difference, but we worked that one out. We worked that one through. So citrine crystal, and I'm ready to take your calls as soon as you book them, and we can then look into your future pathway. I do layered readings with the crystal ball, bringing in spirit and also bringing in cards. I like to use cards as well. Cards are great for timing, and they're great for looking at the characters that you're going to meet, some of the events and circumstances as well that are happening in your future pathway. But the crystal here allows that illumination, doesn't it? Brightness of heart, brightness of mind, brightness of spirit to join us in our readings and give you the highest rendition of psychic guidance. And that's what we're here for, to give you psychic guidance. We're coming up now to taking a live call, and we will be speaking to one of you for a free psychic reading here with me. I'm a natural psychic and medium. So Tara in Auckland, New Zealand. Terry. Hello, Terry. Hi. It's my pronunciation,
Good morning.
I think. Just
Hi.
Oh, it's good morning there. It's good evening here from London. And what time are you there, Terry, in Auckland, New Zealand?
So what's that?
What time are you? What time is it? You're saying good morning.
It's
What?
8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, is
Just
it?
turned
Oh,
8 o'clock, yeah.
Okay. Well, very good morning to you. I'll have a cup of coffee, I think, with you. I think that's what we should do. Okay, Terry, let's have a look. I've got my crystal ball here. I'm connecting to you as well as we're speaking. I do want to say to you as also that you have a lot of spirit around you. Those souls that have ascended into spirit, they're here welcoming you. It's like you're going into a new place. There's either a new workplace that's here for you, Terry, or a new friendship group that you are being welcomed. And it's an opening now for you that you wouldn't have expected because you're being celebrated. So are you about to start in a new community or in a new job here, Terry?
No, I don't think so. I am. I actually
Okay.
take full-time care of my grandchildren.
Oh, is that what it is? So where are you taking them? Because I've just got people welcoming you, and there's a lot of them. So I think it's like a new community. Maybe it's spirit. I doubt it. I think it's going to come through in the physical realm. And Terry, you are just receiving lots and lots of pats on the back. So you've done something really amazing, something that's really good, and other people are appreciating you. You're also getting some applause here as well. Maybe that is because of your kind nature, Terry. Maybe it is also because you are really good at what you do. But do watch for that, because I have number 6 here as well. So the 6th month of the year, June, that's going to be a really classic month for you, a time of change, but positive change. And you will then know what I'm talking about, where you are in this new community, being welcomed by new people and individuals holding out their hand to you. And I think that it's a very powerful and strong hand that you have as well. Is there a particular question that you want to ask me? You see, you've got it here again, Knight of Swords. You're being rescued here from the mundane things that are day to day, that are ordinary, Terry, and taken into something much more exciting and vibrant and vivid. Separation of ties is here as well. So separating from the past is always on your mind, and memory links as well to one particular individual have not been helpful. Has that been your situation, has it, Terry? Have you felt that you've had to sort of cut yourself off a little bit from past ventures that you've been involved in? Is that true?
Yes, that does that does resonate a bit, I think, because the situation now is I'm going through a guardianship battle for my grandchildren, and I have them in my full-time care, and that's where we are at the moment, and I just want to know when and how it all pan out, especially when we have an upcoming on the 15th of March, have a hearing coming. And I feel there is someone, I think my son is not being very helpful. I'm kind of disconnected. He's their father, and
Has he got a health problem? Is there a health problem around your son, or a dependency problem? I feel as though he's just sort of out of it, really. He's not going to be in the picture very much here to you, Terry. Here is your legal situation. And I feel that this is why you are being greeted with helpful people and a sense of community. Perhaps this is going to fit a bit better into your circumstances because you're being helped, you're being supported, you're being given a route here to success. And it's never a simple yes or no answer when we consult the tarot or when we consult our psychic guides as well. It's always a little bit more convoluted. It's always a little bit more difficult to decipher the codes. And what you have and what I've drawn for you in your cards here is this separation of ties. So that's the first thing, that you had to look back onto the past. You had to cut somebody loose. Now that was your son, and you've done it. You know, you've achieved it, and you actually came to the rescue. This is this card here of your grandchildren, and they look upon you as this very adoring woman. If you can watch the video back, you'll see it. You'll see that this is you, and June is your month when I see you, you know, sort of really picking the flowers, really having a relaxed time. Now, the court case, the court hearing that's coming up, you've got this justice that's a balance. At the moment, Terry, you're feeling these restrictions. That's what you have. Your hands are tied. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing that you can do but wait. I feel that the outcome here is going to depend very, very much on a couple of factors. And those two factors will be to do with how you can isolate your son from future contact. And that's not what you necessarily want to do, but it's something that you will have to promise in the short term. You're agreeing to that. Do you have a daughter as well?
I have one son, but I think maybe that daughter could be their mother. my son's other life, they're still together. But that's who the case is against, is between her and I for my
Okay, so
grandchildren.
there's there's a woman very much on your side. That's what I'm getting to. But you're having to make a condition around your son. But you will here be very, very positive. King of Wands here. You're doing really well and you're getting the result that you want to have. So I think that everything is going to go well for you here, Terry. And I'm just going to wish you the best of luck. Three of Wands, you have success. Now, the number three is for the month of March. It's the third month of the year. And this bodes well for you. You will be shouting out congratulations. And I think that that is going to be really important. There's an upbeat time. June is very significant. It's when your life changes around, and it will do. Don't forget, though, you have your mother who is with you. She's in spirit. She's a guiding light. She's showing you the way forward. The initial S as well, S for sugar, is something that I want to give to you. Maybe take a couple of teaspoons of sugar as well, just to boost your energy. But it's been lovely talking to you, Terry, and I wish you every
Oh,
best of
yes.
luck.
And I too. Thank you so much. Everything you're saying
Okay.
does resonate. And yes, my mum is in spirit. I had two
Okay.
mums there. One
Okay.
passed 4 years ago, and one just passed last month.
It's the one last month. What's the initial of S? Who is that? Do you know?
If I don't know, but they both their names uh, is T. One is
Yeah.
initials P, and the other one is A.
Okay. Well, I'm getting S. It's like a Sophie or Sophia. It's that sort of name. So I'm going to
Oh,
leave that with you. It's an ancestor. She's there and she's saying hello. So I'm going to love and leave you. Thank you so much here, Terry,
yes,
and best of
thank
luck.
you very much.
That's my pleasure. Okay, so we've got Stacey, I think, here, haven't we, on the line, who is next. Hello there to you.
Hello.
Hello, hi. You're through to Eleanor Grace, and is there a particular question that you would like to ask me?
Yes, I would actually like to know what path should I be on? Like, what should I be doing with my life? Because I'm just like in a dull moment right now.
Yeah, you've got the moon here. It's all an illusion here, Stacey, for you. I feel that that's very powerful and very strong. However, it's not, it's temporary. This state of mind is extremely temporary for you. I'm looking at future pathways. You are going to be guided. Look what you've got here. The Hierophant. This is a card in the tarot that just tells you, look, don't worry too much. You will get a sign, you'll get a signal. That's going to come through really, really quickly, very soon. And it's all about being aware of your social status and about social utility as well, getting out and about and really wanting to make your mark. Ace of here. This is the Ace of Swords. So dynamic forces around you as well. I feel that you have got to link in here, Stacey, to your intuitive skills. You've got a lot of them, and you're not using the talents that you were born with either. So they're about to come out, they're about to flow. I feel that freedom is very important here to you, and that's a personal freedom. It's elevating yourself from the mundane day-to-day work and actually finding yourself free in your mind to be able to fly really as high as you can and to reach as many goals as you can. And with the ace that you have drawn here, it's like a little fairy, and that's a guide. It's a spirit guide that's around you. And with that connection, you will notice just how much you can float here on the surface of life. You don't have to get involved anymore in the nitty nitty-gritty. So you're being lifted up, and your next pathway is going to be shown to you from a sort of guided space, but it's more socially. Let me have a look in the crystal. The crystal ball, I can see a pathway that's here. I do want to give you a few time scales, though. The first one is 2. I think this is like 2 weeks. 2 weeks I can see around you as being really quite important in terms of decision making. I think you need to lay your intention down. You need to actually make a decision. Well, what is it that I want? If you can't say what you want, then just say what you don't want. What is it that I hate? What I don't want in my life? Can you do that, Stacey? Can you just sort of reject everything in your mind? Write a list of what's left. The pathway that you're on is one of intuitive being. You're highly evolved with your own psychic skills. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're now going to be lifting up a higher level again. The angelic level is there, that deity that you're reaching up to. And I feel that you will be sought after. Other people will seek you out. They will contact you. They will get hold of you. They will sort of say, look, Stacey, why don't you come this way? You've got hands that are being held out towards you, more spirit guides that are appearing to you. Now, there's one sort of like fairies, sort of genie type of a spirit that's there that sort of dances around and takes you in the right direction. I also see you moving. There's a physical move here. It's as well as a spiritual jump, a leap ahead, a leap forward, but you're very skilled. So you will have knowledge of psychic visualizations and pathways yourself. You've been on many journeys here. Your dreams, now they are going to be quite explicit, lots of color as well in your dreams. Try and bring in some water. Just like imagine yourself by the ocean or by a lake. It's where you need to be. The water is very soothing and healing for you and giving you a sense of new direction as well. Very important now that you contemplate your own being. Now, as well as you doing all of this, there is a helping hand here. There's a soulmate that is by your side, a person that loves you unconditionally. Now, he is walking towards you. So are you separated? Is there a divorce? Is there a separation in the past here, Stacey?
Yes. I've been staying with my ex-boyfriend that I moved to where I live now to be with. We were broken up, and I'm living back with him, but I was engaged to someone recently.
Else. Okay, all right. Has that broken, has it? That engagement, has that, again, been something that you have discarded? Because I just feel as though you're taking off an old, very comfortable coat that you've worn for a very long time, and you're just, putting it on the side there. You're saying, do you know what? I don't need that anymore. You don't need these sort of elements that hold you up, that are a crutch to you. You don't need that. You need to be able to be free. Freedom is important. Social status is also important. So getting out there in the world, and you will be doing that online, you'll be doing that virtually as well as meeting people. So it's an exciting picture and an exciting journey here, Stacey. I think also that the man I see walking towards you has a great deal of caring in his heart. You will recognize that almost immediately. And what comes with him is a butterfly or a dragonfly. I mean, you may have a tattoo or something, or be wearing something with that sort of dragonfly on him, because he's transformational and he's going to transform you and transform your energy, bringing you into a very, very powerful spiritual dimension. And you need that, Stacey, to be able to hang on to life and the future and give yourself the best possible chance of that elusive happiness that seems to have been there within your personal relationships. So let me just take some of my Egyptian cards. I like to take these really just to see what secrets are coming up and what is under the surface and what you really should be doing. These are very significant cards. Now, we've got this one here. This one is the card of the Sphinx here in the Egyptian cartouche selection. Now, this is representative of the man. This is the male and the home. So you've recently moved. Males, I've got 3 different males that are here that are around you. Let me just pull that back so you can see. And that is a wonderful, steadfast picture. The next one you have is one here of the earth. The jewels of the earth are there, and that gives you that prominence here of how you're able to take great advantage, make a new home. And even though you've moved, I've still got this next move that's ahead. The key of life is next. You'll recognize this. This is the Ankh, and this is your card. It's what you need to think about and what you need to meditate on as well, because this is giving you strength in your heart, in your mind, and in your physical well-being. So you're making yourself stronger every single day. The decisions that you have got to make that are coming up will involve you heading towards this state. This is a soulmate. You are going to be with your soulmate, and it's a powerful, powerful feeling. Do you feel as though you're there already, or are you just wanting to reach out to this next step that you're going to take to be able to claim that position? How do you feel, Stacey?
I definitely feel like I need to. When I reach that, I'll know that. I believe that. I'm glad to know that it's on its way.
Oh yeah.
It bothers me a little bit that, where I'm at right now is not that, because we have come back so many different times back together, like we talk to each other about like being twin flames. So like I get confused.
Well, twin flames. I can see the two of you actually being twin flames, but that's such a difficult relationship because a twin flame comes in with karma, and it's so stressful, so difficult that very, very few relationships that are twin flames survive. What you need is a twin soul, and that is your karmic relationship. That's the person that I have walking towards you, because you deserve it. But a twin flame will come in, will disrupt, you will disrupt him as well. It's a two-way street. So if he has turned your life upside down, you've done the same to him. And that's how it's meant to be, that you evolve, and that you evolve as two people. And you'll always, always have a connection. You're never going to lose each other throughout your lifetime. But this is a different character. This is a person who loves you unconditionally, and you will be really comfortable with. Now, don't regret anything. Just open your mind and just allow events to come in now, because it's so special. You don't get this every day of the week. This is a time that is there for you. You should enjoy it to the full and really feel that this is your journey, that you've actually at long last found that key of life. And that's the nectar of life. It's you being able to say every single day, I feel good, I feel happy, I'm content with what I've achieved. And it's not just about relationships. This is also about you leaping over some obstacles, personal goals that you have laid down for yourself, and never, ever, ever be disappointed either, Stacey, because I feel that you've done that. I think that you've blamed yourself a lot and felt disappointed with what you've achieved. Maybe that was something that was set up when you were a child, that you had to achieve so much in your life, and now, just have a clean sheet of paper. This is where you really are, that you've achieved this, the key of life, the secret of knowing what is important and what isn't. And the guy that you've gone backwards and forwards to, yeah, great, love it, liven it up. Say how wonderful he is and how wonderful you are, but also open your mind to the new possibility of a person adoring you and loving you, because you will truly have met your twin soul, not your twin flame. So make a wish here. Let's make a wish, shall we, on the crystal. I'd like you to make a wish if you can see it. If you can't, then just really wish on the crystal. What I'm going to do is put a cosmic order wish here into the crystal. This is coming in for you, Stacey. And don't forget that you can all do that. You can all make a wish and put down your intention and allow for a very, very different set of opportunities to come into your life. Remember that everybody has some chances, and psychic guidance, we can show you the way, we can bring through spirit. Psychic guides are with you all of the time. So get in touch with me. You can see me on my live show. It's coming up in half an hour, just after here in the UK at 8 o'clock, and we're doing some love readings. So get yourself ready for love readings, and it's been a pleasure to be with you today. Thank you very much to Terry and to Stacey, and I'm going to say bye-bye here from London, and I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great week, everybody, and don't forget, keep wishing for yourselves and for your loved ones. See you next time.